What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Phil. That's Sam.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Who do we have today, Sam?
We are doing the Traveling Wilburys.
Just so you know, a Wilbury is not a berry.
I did learn that.
I'm never going to forget that. As long as I am around Sam, I will always remember that she thought a Wilbury was a form of a berry.
Well, I was thinking of it as like a Wilbury, not like a Wilbury.
Yeah. Anyways.
I didn't see it written. I just had heard my dad say it a million times. And I was like, oh, is that like a fruit?
The Traveling Fruits never did perform together in live concerts.
Yeah, which is also ironic because they call themselves the Traveling Wilburys, but they never really traveled together to tour.
Yeah, and a part of that, I believe, is probably due to the fact that Roy Orbison passed away in December of 1988. And this song here was released in October 18th, 1988. And actually, that's my dad's birthday. So interesting because I know he's a fan of some of the Traveling Wilburys stuff and Roy Orbison as well. So this video, though, I think came out after Roy had passed away, and he's not going to be featured in this video.
Sad.
But I may know this song, End of the Line. This was one that actually my mom had said to me, oh, you guys should do this one by the Traveling Wilburys, because the last one that we did, I recognized that one. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if I'm going to recognize it from the standpoint of my dad and his brothers playing it, and it's going to be one that's going to be reminiscing on my childhood.
Bring back fond family memories.
Yeah. Or if this is going to be brand new, but I'm guessing it's going to be new for you.
Yeah, I don't think I have any idea what this is, so we'll see, but I'm pretty sure I've never heard of it.
Anyways, without further ado, we're going to get into this one. Before we do, just remember to hit that like button. We appreciate your support. We do music, comedy, sports, history, astronomy, all different kinds of stuff, military stuff as well on the channel. So if you're not subscribed, if this is your first time coming through, we'd love to have you as a part of the community that's been so fantastic and guiding our journey thus far. We'd love to have you as a part of that. Hit that subscribe button now. Leave us a comment about the Traveling Wilburys. Enough with the chit chat. Let's get into End of the Line.
Well, it's all right, riding around in the breeze. Well, it's all right, if you live the life you please. Well, it's all right, doing the best you can. Well, it's all right, as long as you lend a hand. You can sit around and wait for the phone to ring, waiting for someone to tell you everything. Sit around and wonder what tomorrow will bring. Maybe a diamond ring. Well, it's alright, even if they say you're wrong. Well, it's alright, sometimes you gotta be strong. Well, it's alright, as long as you got someone to lay. Well, it's alright, every day is Judgment Day. Maybe somewhere down the road away, you'll think of me and wonder where I am these days. Maybe somewhere down the road when somebody plays Purple Haze. Well, it's alright, even when push comes to shove. Well, it's alright, if you got someone to love. Well, it's alright, everything will work out fine. Well, it's alright, we're going to the end of the line.
Nice little tribute to Roy there. Had the rocking chair and the guitar.
Yeah, and the picture of him on the wall.
Yeah, yeah. And I just love Roy's voice, man.
So
when it
do
comes
I.
in, it's just, it's so perfect. So well
Sounds
done.
so rich.
Yeah, it does. So what are your thoughts on this song, Sam?
I like it. I've never heard this. I don't think. It doesn't sound familiar, but it's very catchy. I find the chorus to be very catchy. The way that they're using kind of the delivery, like the cadence and the delivery to kind of lull you in. I also like how they have like the at the end of the line portion that's further back in the mix and it's softer. So it's
the
kind of
callback
like
of end of the line on each like bar segment.
Yeah, which I think brings like more depth to the song. And it's interesting because I feel like it almost has like a happy but sad feeling at the same time. I don't know if that's just me projecting because I know that Roy Orbison passed away and like that whole story, and if that's what's making me kind of thinking like the end of the line, like the end of your life, which is like kind of sad. But also at the same time, I feel like it is bringing this sense of living in the moment and appreciating what you have and, you know, camaraderie and like, you know, being close with people and all of that kind of, you know, positive messaging as well. So it's kind of like I'm like, am I happy or am I sad right now? I can't really tell.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a motivational, inspirational kind of song.
Yeah.
And I think that's characterized by the harmonies that they have in this one. The harmonies that they have are so magnificent. They blend together so well. And that attribute to the song makes it uplifting in a sense because it's angelic in a way. For me, I do recognize this song. It's interesting though because I don't recognize the lyrics in it. I recognize the chorus section, and I recognize the harmonizing in particular. It sounds so different to me in the sense I'm hearing different vocals come through right from the lead vocal. We even saw the discrepancy between, you know, when we had Tom Petty going into Jeff Lynne to going into Roy. There's such a huge difference in each vocal, and so it sounds like a brand new song to me in some sense. Cool. But at the same time, I do recognize the chorus section.
That's one thing that I do like about this, though, is that they all have such a strong vocal presence in their piece. Whereas I feel like a lot of other groups that we've done on the channel, there isn't so many vocalists, right? It's usually like, okay, there's, you know, 3, 4, 5 band members, but there's like one lead vocalist or maybe like 2 lead vocals. It's not like everybody has their piece in the song.
That's what you get when you get a supergroup, right?
Maybe somewhere down the road when somebody plays Purple Haze.
Well, it's alright, even when push comes to shove. Well, it's alright, if you got someone to love. Well, it's alright, everything will work out fine. Well, it's alright, we're going to the end of the line.
Don't have to be ashamed of the car I drive. I'm just glad to be here, happy to be alive. And it don't matter if you're by my side, I'm satisfied.
Well, it's alright, even if you're old and gray. Well, it's alright, you still got something to say. Well, it's alright, remember to live and live. Well, it's alright, the best you can do is forgive. Well, it's alright, riding around on the breeze. Well, it's alright, if you live the life you please. Well, it's alright, even if the sun don't shine. Well, it's alright, we're going to the end of the line.
Traveling Wilburys, end of the line. And, you know, I mean, I think clearly the song is summarized by it's all right. It's going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay. Yeah. So it's supposed to be an uplifting song. I think you got that more as the video went along, you know, seeing them together, obviously missing Roy, but seeing them together as you expressed with some of the lyrics, the camaraderie in the group, having a fun time, smiling, laughing, playing together, just sitting around, playing, jamming, musicianship all coming together. I think they captured that well for the music video, and then that went alongside the general theme of the song.
Yeah, and I think that the music video was great because it wasn't anything too complicated. Like it was just featured. It basically just featured them sitting around and playing together, but highlighted the message of the song in a good way. But it was still visually appealing. Like it was still engaging. You still kind of watched it because you like to see them all have their parts, but it didn't distract me away from the music, I found.
Yeah, it was fitting. And I think you guys were saying in the last video that we did in the comments section, I maybe made mention of what role Jeff Lynne played. And you guys had said he was big in the engineering process. So in the studio and the producing process, he played a big role in that, which resonated with me in that comment section. It was cool to hear that because it's an important part to the group, right? Making sure that everything comes out the way you want it to. You can go in, you can record a song, but if it's not been put together in the right way, then it won't come out in the way that you want to hear it as. And so when you have that one person in the group that brings it all together, it's really important to the mix.
It's so crazy too
Unintended.
it's so crazy when you think too about all of the steps that go into creating a song, right? Like I think the average person doesn't really think about all the differences between writing, composing, the instrumentation, recording it, like you said, the recording engineering, or like making sure that the mix is sitting properly. Like it's a lot of work. It's not like you just like sit down and record it and you're done.
Yeah, I think that's some of the issues with today's music is that they just take the formula and they recycle it, or they take the same chord progressions and they just recycle it over and over in the same songs, and that's why it all sounds the same.
Yeah.
Whereas what you're talking about with something like this and older music that we've listened to, it's composed and everything is put together piece by piece.
Well, it's unique and there's creativity, like fresh creativity in different pieces.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction video from us. Traveling Wilburys, end of the line. We've got 2 from the Traveling Wilburys under our belt. And speaking of Jeff Lynne, maybe we should get back to Electric Light Orchestra because it's been a long time since we did anything from them. We've got into a little more George Harrison recently. We've done some Roy Orbison. We also haven't done much of the Tom Petty, but I think we will have some coming from him. So maybe we should do a little more of Jeff Lynne as well. You guys can let us know what you want to see in the comments. We appreciate your insights. We appreciate when you hit that thumbs up button like Sam and I just did. That's 2 from us. We need 1 from you. We need you to come back tomorrow when we drop 2 more videos. And if you do, have a great day today. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.